Herzlich willkommen, meine lieben Freunde, zurück zu Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Wir sind im letzten Part, nachdem wir dieses beschissene Only abgemacht haben, in Haute Lumière angekommen, wurden dann dank Monoko hier von den restlichen Leuten getrennt und unsere Party besteht jetzt gerade aus Ciel, Lune und Monoko. Verso und Mael sind gerade von uns getrennt und die müssen wir jetzt suchen, denn wir müssen ins Herz der Stadt, weil da das Herz der Paintress auf uns wartet. Das ist scheinbar schon hier.
Doesn't that look like one of Eskier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Monoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
Okay.
Can you stand? Monoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
Und jetzt spielen wir die andere Seite.
Yeah. Feels like home.
Irgendwas geht ab.
Okay.
Monoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
Was verbirgt er? Lass es bitte nicht irgendwie, ne?
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumière?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Also, wenn ich jetzt mal ganz kurz was spekulativ in den Raum werfen darf, ich gehe ganz stark davon aus, sobald wir die Paintress oder ihr Herz oder was auch immer besiegen, wird Verso dann auch sterben. Weil im Prinzip ist ja das, was ihn am Leben hält, die Paintress. Ich stelle mir das so vor wie in, ich weiß nicht, in irgendeinem Film oder in irgendeiner Serie war das so. Da war das auch so, dass so eine Kraft dann weg war und die halt der ganze Alterungsprozess, der die zurückgehalten hat, die dann auf einmal direkt umgehauen hat. Wir da runter? Ja, wir müssen da runter. Na gut. Aber bitte, bitte, bitte lass Verso nicht böse sein, ja? Ich fand's schon crazy, dass der fucking Gustav nicht gerettet hat. Was willst du denn, hm? Wir sind jetzt nur zu zweit, das ist ein bisschen unfair. Na gut, ihr seid auch zu zweit. Okay, da ist einer weg.
Not impressed. I would have been. Didn't really need it.
Okay. Habe ich die zweite Attack schon mal down?
I never said there was treasure.
Und was ist das hier dann?
Good stuff.
Löscht Chroma Catalyst. Und hier ist auch irgendwas. Oh. Ah, dafür war der alte Schlüssel.
5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault. All adults have taken up arms, but I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us? We've hidden the children. At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but that's because most die before we can get to them. I guess I'm living out of pure stubbornness at this point. Survival isn't really survival anymore. Everyone's so quiet lately. Afraid we'll draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself just to hear another human voice. Trevor, you promised I could die before you. You promised.
Interesting. Interesting. Hey du. Bevor du mir sonst auf die Nerven gehst. Ich habe wieder die falsche Taste gedrückt. Mein Gott. Bei den Enemies muss ich sagen, ist das echt unfair, weil du nie weißt, machen die jetzt eine normale Attack oder kommt die Gradient Attack und quasi diese Animation, wo das als schwarz wird oder in Graustufen dann wird, die fängt erst mit einem normalen Swing an, wo ich halt denke, ich muss den normalen Parry drücken. Nö, dann ist es der Gradient Parry. Ah, ich liebe es. Halt, warte mal. Da hinten war doch was. Da war Chroma. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Perfect.
Hm? Achso, einfach Shortcut. Okay. Bisschen unnötig. Ach, mit dem da darf ich nicht mal. Okay. Das ist aber blöd. Okay.
Ready to strike. Fast.
On guard! We're a pretty good team. Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go?
Bitte sag mir nicht, dass Verso böse ist, Mann. Jetzt bin ich alleine, wa?
Verso, where did you go?
Ja.
I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Euch kann ich, also wenn ihr nur zu... Du bist alleine, ja, du hast ja keine Chance. Zack. Geht One-Shot. No problemo. Ist hier irgendwas? Also aus. Warum sind die denn alle so weit weg? Wir standen doch nebeneinander. So weit weg geflogen hätten wir jetzt auch nicht sein können, ey. So, irgendwas... Ja, natürlich sind hier jetzt 3 von euch. Okay. Ich versuch's einfach. Ich muss nur überleben. Wir sind einen down. Okay. Oh Gott. Bitte töte ihn. Holy fuck, das war close. Gib mir das. Auto-Rush. Will heilen. Das war mehr als knapp, Alter. Hier hoch? Sah so aus. Oh. Polished Chroma Catalyst. Ah, ich konnte mich um den rumschleichen, lol. Bitte sei alleine. Ich dachte es mir schon. Okay, dann muss ich dich als erstes töten. Du hast das crazy Schwert, dass ich keinen Bock hab. Okay. Okay. Also hier muss ich immer Full HP sein, sonst war es das ganz schnell. Hä? Muss ich ihn lang? Ah, da.
Think I'm close.
Die Menschen, glaube ich. Da ist ein...
This man is intact. Why does it feel so familiar?
Erstmal einmal resten. Attributes. Ah ne, du hast gar kein Level up bekommen. Na gut.
I know this place.
Erstmal gucke ich jetzt hier. Schon ein bisschen creepy. So, was haben wir hier? Wow.
Great.
Renoir. So irgendwas hier?
But how? With someone who refuses to talk. We don't even share the bonds of grief anymore. She walks her path, and I walk mine. I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
Okay. Verstehe ich nicht. Aber was verstehe ich wahrscheinlich noch nicht. Okay, weitere Secrets. Keine Secrets. Irgendwas? Nein. Okay. Wieder einmal wieder raus. Hier ist sonst nichts, ne? Nee. Wir könnten da hinten noch rein und hier in einem... Ah, geht's nicht rein? Nee. Ist hier irgendwas? Hier ist auch nichts. Okay. Ist hier? Nichts? Okay, ja gut, dann... Keine Cutscene, lass mich erst hier rein. Nicht. Dann halt nicht. Und doch locker eine Cutscene, oder? Ja.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan? How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Echt jetzt? Wir fighten jetzt gegen den? Okay. Okay, aber so viel Damage macht er noch nicht. Noch nicht. Okay, wir machen einiges an Damage, das ist gut. Okay.
You can't escape. Finesse and grace.
Er ist tot. Okay. Mela rum. Warum musst du die Cutscene jetzt so laggen?
Everyone all right? Laka?
Loco's broken. Why can't you accept who you are?
What's happening?
Will you tell me your name?
Where did it go? No, 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 no. Alicia. Fuck!
I've been even more confused. Find your way through old Lumiere. Back at camp.
Oh, glory. Thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The Paintress heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us. Excuse me. Is it true? can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
Wir müssen doch sowieso beide killen, oder nicht? Hat er das nicht vorhin gesagt? Ah, warte mal. Kann man Journal, genau. 58.
Expedition 58, Delphine. The behemoth is such a marvel. It has a small city on its back that I really want to explore. But the others think it's too risky, too easy to get caught by the Nevs around here. Verso called this thing an axon. Apparently they are incredibly powerful, with hearts of pure chroma, utterly unkillable. Except, clearly, something did. Verso and his father, Renoir, spent years trying to kill the axons, hoping to forge their hearts into a weapon to break the barrier. But no dice. I bet the curator would love to get his hands on one of those hearts. He could easily forge such a weapon.
Interesting. Okay.
All these years and you've never defeated an axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to zero?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different.
Yep.
Story time?
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right. Let me think. Okay. I'm gonna share something really dark with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Oh mein Gott.
Lucky?
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain, and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me, to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
Though Verso's story was rather lacking, Ciel appreciates Verso slightly more than before. Yay. Damn, er ist auf 2. Ciel and Verso spent a bit too long teasing each other before going back to the others. Hey, Monoko.
I'm sorry, mon vieux. We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
Yep, bitte. Verso approaches Monoko, who is carefully cleaning his Nevron legs.
Polishing your collection of Nev legs?
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Beautiful is a word that one could use.
Your lack of enthusiasm is disappointing.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're in Nevron, and you see me, charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. More for the smell than the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Funny. Doesn't seem to work for you against stalacts, does it?
Stalacts are too stupid to realize they should be intimidated and confused.
Right. Definitely not because you're afraid of them.
Pah! Me? I fear no Nevron. Least of all a stalact.
Perfect. In that case, want to go intimidate some stalacts? We've got some time to kill.
Yes. Well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
I've missed you. All right then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
As they polish the Nevron legs, Monoko exuberantly bellows a war chant and bullies Verso into singing along. Sing together with great gusto. Habe ich die echt nur so wenig gemacht? Lune comes over to shush them, but ends up joining the polishing effort. It takes a while, but they finally finish and head back to the others. Jetzt haben wir mal Lune.
Lune. Okay. We'll talk later then.
Nein, wir talken jetzt. Oder jetzt.
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking nevrons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Oh, you know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Does this mean I can watch you sleep?
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so... Sure. Knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
Urso flashes a grin at Lune. Lune can't help but smile back. The world feels a little brighter when they are together. Dafür haben die sich aber vorhin richtig angekeift. Damn, Lune ist schon 4. Lune can't restrain herself from asking Urso a few more questions before they head back to the others. Und hier bellt die ganze Zeit dieser Köter wieder. Ich krieg zu viel. Thanks to Urso's answers, Lune understands Chroma better than before. Oh, what? Radiant Attack unlocked. Lune, Tree of Life. Oh. Hier kriegen wir more Gradient Attacks. Interesting. Und meinte nicht Köter, sondern Hund. Es tut mir leid. Nur dieser eine Hund hier oder diese beiden Hunde in meinem Haus, die regen mich ziemlich hart auf. Weil die müssen...
Ready for the axons?
Die bellen auch nur im Treppenhaus. Und da halt das auch besonders schön laut. Und dann könnt ihr euch ja vorstellen, wie einem das manchmal ziemlich hart auf den Senkel geht.
Of course you are.
Urso approaches Mael, who is alone by the lake.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great. Although technically, everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess. Yeah. I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gamage.
That must have sucked. For both you and them.
Yeah. It did. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
So was I.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. Nobody else wanted me. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
See? Everyone's weird. What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings. Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot. Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. I do. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour. Before... well, all this. That home is gone. Not just the place, but also the people.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me. So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe us, Ciel.
Elle starts to open up to Verso. She feels more comfortable with him. Mein Gott. As does Verso with Mael. Auf Level 3. Mael and Verso spend some time reminiscing about the past, then head back to the others. So, jetzt haben wir noch Big Boy.
I'm mad.
Eski.
I'm stinking mad.
About Noko.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
Do you want to spend time with SKA? Yeah.
Enjoying the stars.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
I guess. It's very, round, like Francois?
Yes, and it's soft and fluffy, just like Francois. On the inside.
Are we talking about the same Francois? Monsieur Grumpface?
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all ooh.
We?
Yes, wee. Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
Ah, I see. And, woo? How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you now?
I too am. But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the.
Ah, der Gott, der ist einfach carefree.
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo there.
You really get me, Verso.
I'm a bit, wee woo myself.
Wee woo.
Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days. Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
Urso and SKA feel their bond deepen after this meaningful interaction. They spend more time looking at the stars, saying they look like things they absolutely do not look like. SKA's nonsense inspires Urso. Gradient attack unlocked. Nice. Striker. Then head back to the others. So, haben wir das noch? Aber ich glaube, hier beende ich jetzt den Part für heute. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Haut rein. Bis zum nächsten Mal.